All gas, no brakes. We are back in the house together again. We've been coming back with consistent content. Woo. So it hasn't been easy, but it's worth it.
Yeah, man, it has been worth it.
It's worth it. And we got full stomachs, so.
Yeah, we ate.
Yeah,
we ate
pizza. And you could probably see it, so.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And
but we happy and full.
More cushion.
For the pushing. I like that. I like that. So we're going to start off today. Where can we find you at?
You can find me at Super Saiyan Santi, but like I always say, find me at AGNB Podcast because that is where it's at AGNB Podcast.
All right. And to my left, the one and only.
At Red Corollas.
What?
All day.
Yes.
They got me in front of the camera today.
Again, this is two. This
Block
twice.
Party Entertainment.
Block Party Entertainment. All gas, no brakes.
Yes, indeed. And I'm Carnival, and I'm on Instagram, TikTok. I'm just everywhere you want to be. I'm on Facebook. Just find me. I'm mostly at All Gas, No Brakes. If you ever want a sister, holla at your girl.
Very well.
Yeah.
Holla at your girl.
So what's going on? It's what? It's the weekend. So what we doing?
It's Chillax Friday.
You said you're going somewhere hot tomorrow. Where you going?
I'm going to go eat like halal food. I'm going to like a halal cookout, like whole thing in B-More.
B-Mo.
Be more careful.
I want to go to.
Explain to the audience what is halal.
Halal food is like, so hey guys, please do not knock me if I get this incorrect because it's not in my religion or culture. But from what I understand, it's the way that the animal is slaughtered. It's similar to kosher, like how the Jewish people do.
Yeah.
They pray over the food and like it goes through a clergyman for the slaughter. And then the way they drain the blood, they don't leave blood in the animal. They hang it upside and let that blood drain out. Because that's another thing, too. You don't want to eat that blood.
Yeah, that's me once a month.
They can't hang you upside down, I don't think.
I bet they pray over it. I bet they do.
They're supposed to pray over it, though.
But yeah, it's really, really good food.
It's amazing.
I know it's going to smell good walking through there.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
I will be lit.
But I'm up late right now, and I got to get up. So that means I am not driving to it because I will be on the passenger side, knocked out like they're going to
be. And where you going?
B-More.
Is it on a certain street or is it by the harbor or where is it at?
I don't know. I got invited.
You got invited?
Yeah, I got invited.
You always get invited somewhere. I always get put out.
So they kind of bless the food before they eat it, basically.
Yeah, I like that.
The animal before it's slaughtered.
I got it.
Yeah, it's all about that. Yep.
I bless mine after. I pray over all my meat. I do. Because you never know. You never know.
Pause to
Some of it got some demons in it, so you got to pray the demons out.
They say that sexually, if we're going to go there, they say people should pray over, the sex before taking. But you got to be in like a really deep relationship.
I can't do both now.
You got to be in a deep relationship to sit there and, pray over the.
I'm going to call him if I need him. I know he know when I'm calling him for real and when I'm calling him for play.
Yeah. It's been a long time for that.
That's some serious making love right there. If you praying,
man, if you pray and it is whack.
Yeah. Oh, then you know why you praying.
Then you know why he prayed. Because if you pray and it's whack, it's like God don't love you.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
If you pray,
or your mama.
If you pray and it's whack, but you know what? It's a lot on the man to be good. But we don't talk enough about when women aren't.
They just lay there.
They
twerk all night in the club and then get there, lay there like they.
You see, twerking is new because I've been married for a while. So
what was it before? It was something else.
Booty popping.
We had rump shaker and everything.
Yeah, but twerk is on a whole other level.
Oh,
Nah,
everything gets upgraded, of course.
Yeah, but this upgrade is not what we saw. You saw twerking.
What's your girl? Okay,
Rex?
Sexy Red said
twerking.
You saw twerk
That's like 80s, 90s.
Yeah,
that was
Like,
twerking.
what's been going on?
yeah.
Not to the way they twerking now. Though.
I was doing it. I was slamming it on the floor like a bag of ice. I did.
It's the same twerking.
I sure
We
did.
just got older.
You know what it is?
Because they say the rap that's coming out now is terrible. It's nasty. But we was doing all that. We was doing the butt.
Which rap is terrible? Because I mean, if you gonna say rap
Just
is terrible,
put it in my mouth.
I mean,
remember that?
I mean, AGNB, and then who else? Uncle Luke.
Yeah,
That was
love me some Luke.
That was extreme.
Oh, me so. That joint
And all the Run DMC fans was like, "Oh, that is just nasty, different. Like rap is dead." They've been saying that since Slick Rick.
Yeah, it
That
ain't
rap
dead
is
yet.
dead.
Yeah.
It ain't dead yet.
I don't like that people do that. I got a cousin of mine. I ain't gonna put him out there, but he be all into like
the history.
Into like old rap. I be like, yo, like
you telling your age.
Them baggy jeans, son, like yo, like you,
you old.
And it look old, but it look old, and it's not that it just also
no. I'm not saying that back then it was old.
No,
now.
What I'm saying is the people who always complaining
showing
about
their
new
age.
age,
they showing their age.
Hip hop is has a 5-year life expectancy. It's gonna change.
Yeah.
And if you complaining about it, it's because it's not for you
It's
anymore.
beyond because all your stuff is on 102.3 now.
Right. So
is that what you said?
All your music is on 102.3 now.
Right.
Once I heard Biggie and Tupac on 102, I was done. I said,
or
you know that's bad.
Or YouTube music playlist.
There you go. I'm still on Pandora. I still listen to Pandora.
I'll tell you, I don't listen to the radio.
No.
Much at all.
No, you listen to the same songs you've been listening to.
Actually, no, I put it on my Spotify. I got rid of Spotify. I'm on Pandora now because Spotify upset me.
Yeah, it did.
The music kept being kind of the same a little bit for me on my Spotify. I didn't shuffle enough.
No,
on my Spotify.
I was never really on Spotify. I've had the same Pandora for years, many
I've come
years.
back to Pandora like 2 years ago, and I will put like random radio stations on, and I mean the mix is good.
Dope.
It'd be a good mix, and I don't hear
the
same stuff all the time.
Too.
But it's your mix.
Yeah,
that's
the difference.
You're the
that's
DJ.
the difference from when our parents was growing up or we was growing up. We couldn't. Our mix was a tape.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We listened to the radio and we hit record, and that was our mix.
I remember those.
Put the little piece of paper in or put some tape at the end and record it over the radio.
That was our
I
mix.
tore a whole new edition CD up. I'm sorry, sis. I tore my sister's whole thing up. I don't remember who I was. It was some rap. I want to say it had to be a female rapper because I was on them. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was Supersonic or something. It was something like that. Okay. And I follow Roxanne, the real Roxanne.
Shout out to Roxanne Shante.
Hey, much love to her.
Shout them out.
I know that the new female rappers are. I know we was nasty, but good God. I guess it's different when you know your daughter listening.
Yeah. I noticed listening to rap when you have a child is different.
It's different
because you're like, this is a bit extreme.
Well, Sexy Red just said she raw dog all of them.
Yeah, I heard that somebody. That's that new young lady that's popping
the girl
right
that
now.
said, and I'm eating his. Yeah,
my young daughter is not listening to none of
and
that.
a booty hole.
My young daughter, my youngest
brown.
daughter. I got 2 daughters.
Okay.
I got an older daughter. Shout out to Kanisha. She doing her thing. Just had a baby boy.
Shout him out.
But my youngest daughter, she looking at Blue Ivy.
Yeah.
You know, that's her. Good. That's what she aspires to.
I think that's beautiful.
You see what I'm saying? Not no Shorty Red.
No.
Cardi B and stuff. And nothing against Cardi B.
Nothing to get him, but I mean, because I had Lil' Kim and Foxy coming up, and we had that was beautiful for me.
I love,
but it was trifling.
Lil' Kim Hardcore.
It was trifling. It was nasty.
Lil' Kim Hardcore is one of the greatest hip hop albums.
Yes.
Like if not that female male thing, I think just period
in
as
general.
A rap.
Yes.
Album.
Yes.
It's an album that contends.
I don't really think you have to be talented anymore. There's a lot of AI going on. There's a lot of ways to tweak it, and then you get on stage and what?
If we're gonna have this conversation
Let's
about the music being bad, I
don't think it's bad.
Not that music is being bad, but certain people that have no talent are being popularized.
Yeah.
And it's
Did we have that?
Yes, we did. We had it worse than they're having it now, to be perfectly honestly.
Wow.
Because the computer, we tell the computer what we like and what we don't like. So these people are saying that they're good. That's why in a few weeks you find out they're not. Because when it starts getting down to the nitty gritty of people truthfully putting their numbers out there, you know, like, are there votes? We're not. You can tell that they're gone. But before, when we were younger, we couldn't tell them on MTV we didn't want to watch them no more.
So what I saw was a lot of the older rappers back in the day, 90s and all of that. We didn't have just one woman singing vocals. We had many nameless women singing vocals and doing backup, and it was more of a variety. Now you're going to hear the same person backup, the same person intro, and they just reuse the same person until they dry out. Because they have data now. They have statistics. So they going by that.
They do not know how to deviate from the data. And that's what I love about what we do. Fuck that data.
Yeah. We do us.
Fuck that data. Fuck the data. Fuck the statistics.
And the brown booty hole.
I mean, I'm not going to knock Shorty for getting on and doing what she did, because, you know, I'm not one to stop nobody money, because poverty is a motherfucker.
Hey, you got to be hungry.
But
it sells.
And it sells.
And that's the thing.
You know,
and the record companies know that.
They claim it.
So
sells,
they're going to be the ones that release it.
Yeah, and they claim it sells, but that's just me. You know, I'm always like, there's somebody behind the curtain kind of person. You know how I am. It's
always something to that, though. Yeah. And it's never the person that look like they get money that's actually making the money. Oh. And we learned that the hard way.
Tell them that again. Yeah. Tell them that again.
It's not the one that's holding the mic that's making the money.
It be the dude that don't even do nothing.
They don't even know the song.
Don't even know the song.
Don't even know the song. But they behind it. And it's not who you think.
Let's talk about canceling.
Let's talk about
this. Ain't political.
Okay.
No.
You know why he says that? Because Santi don't do that political shit.
This ain't political.
We're not doing political. But they are.
But y'all can. I would. You remember one time we did political and I just sat there quietly.
I bet that was a first.
Exactly. Everybody knew it was. Everybody knew it was political. It was political.
We know that was a quick episode.
It kind of was too.
Yeah.
They're using this cancel culture against us.
They're using it against anybody who's not doing what they want.
The algorithm is using cancel culture against us. It starts from social media. Certain social media platforms. I've seen a young lady I seen her labia in a panty and bent over. I can show you.
What page is this?
I'm gonna show you the page right now. But we put up anything.
A man's nipple.
Right.
We're going to demonetize. Go to jail. You get 120 days.
I've even heard some people say that the algorithm, when it sees brown skin, show something more than the white skin. That also what gets it canceled. I've seen it. We can filter now. I mean, I'm saying
they're using it for It's so easy to cancel somebody. Just one person, the right person, need to say it, and that's it. That's all it is. I don't really see a lot of people having a lot to back it up.
Okay. What frustrates me?
It's her teeth for me.
Cancel culture.
Oh.
I know you probably can't.
The whole toe.
The whole camel.
What frustrates me with cancel culture. Okay, we can all argue about the whole R. Kelly thing.
Yeah,
believe it or not, just because you think the way you think don't mean everybody think the way you think about R. Kelly.
Yes.
And that's the thing that's killing me with social media now. Back in the days before all this, you can think the way you think, and you may think you the only one who think that way. But now you kind of seeing that there's other people who think a different kind of way than you do, if that makes sense. So I'm not gonna get into the whole R. Kelly thing. I got my thoughts on R. Kelly.
Yeah,
I mean, we could talk about R. Kelly if you like.
Because I feel like where was the parents?
Yeah,
that's my issue.
Where were the parents? I'm gonna tell you what.
I'm not leaving my daughter with nobody. I don't care who they are.
Man,
it's a man.
My thing is this: is it real?
I don't know.
Or are we just so
Jumping on the bandwagon.
jumping on the
Because somebody just came back out with another Bill Cosby.
another Bill Cosby? I heard it. I don't know if it's real. But
No, you say allegedly.
Edit that part.
You just say allegedly.
I did say allegedly.
Allegedly.
But still,
that right.
like, I don't want to be the one to put that out there. I'm Rex Carolus. I'm behind the bulls. I don't say too much.
But allegedly.
But
they also bringing his name up in
But
pop.
we're not saying that they did do it. We
I
just
kind of
saying,
feel like
I can't believe all of this is happening.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like all of the people that I idolized growing up are the ones who's getting canceled. And mind you, the only ones that I really idolize is big people.
Of course. Yeah.
And I see them. I don't see, Hugh Hefner. Let's talk about him.
Hugh Hefner.
If he was alive,
he was never canceled.
If he was alive today, I don't think he would have been canceled.
No. Same thing with Elvis.
Elvis Presley was never canceled.
We can drop him.
And we can talk about that.
But
we can talk about the fact that his baby mama was 14 years
Wasn't
old.
she? Yeah, I thought so.
We can talk about that.
Hold on. We know what they got the complexion for.
The connection.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's why I'm saying this whole cancel culture thing is going out. It's getting out of control.
It's going too far.
And what frustrates me is
they not getting the right people.
Our people
are suffering.
But another thing that
our legends, because Bill Cosby was everybody's daddy at one point.
But who is more against him than anybody? Our people.
Yeah.
Like, did you edit that out? I don't want to drop names, but
allegedly.
No, I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about the fact that when I go on these social media sites, I see more of our people.
We always bash
riding these people hard.
We always bash each other.
But okay, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate if that's the way.
That's right. Bring out the white chair.
The white chair. So what I feel it's envy.
Yeah,
it's the jealousy, the green eyes.
Yes.
How come he got it and I didn't? And I'm gonna tell you why I know he had gotten it and I didn't. I didn't go in like he went in. Yeah. I didn't go as hard. I'm willing to go as a minority, brown person, black person, what you want to call it, to go when I see somebody doing it. I can go, you know what? I may just not be going that hard.
Yeah.
And I need to just go that hard. That's why I love knowing people like Van and people like
just do it.
Because when we talk, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going that hard.
No.
And that's why it hasn't done what it's supposed to.
But some people don't want to do the work, but they get heard when they yell out something against somebody. Then they being seen, they being heard. Somebody's paying attention to them.
Because I feel like they're going for the easier route. That's why I also, for All Gas No Breaks, why I always push us to go against the grain.
Yeah. And
not do that. Because I feel it pushes us to do what we've been doing.
Yeah.
I know it's annoying because I bet you, of course, it's faster. I know it's faster.
It is. It just drops some junk.
But look at
drop some junk, get some views.
I feel like we're getting our community so strong.
Yeah.
Because I meet people that have, I met people that got tons of followers, and I'm like, but they're not doing anything with it. They're not even monetizing. I'm like, so
they're not into it.
They're not even making money even on their own from what they're doing. So you're doing all of this, and then you're not really obtaining success. That just wears me out. So I know with the way we're going to do it and the way you're planning on doing it, it'll work. I understand that'll work. But
absolutely.
I'm not afraid of hard work. I'm not afraid to go hard. But back to what you were saying, I feel they're just jealous, man. They're just jealous of these people, and because they didn't want to put the work in, those people did. And then I also going to play devil's advocate on this. Unfortunately,
it's not for everybody.
And
devil's advocate thing, what you're saying, it's not for everybody.
It's not.
Yeah.
You can have all the numbers and the views you want, but if you don't know how to do it,
if you don't know how to do what to do with it,
and maybe you don't want,
and I've been there until I met people like Vans and other people that I've
shout out to Van,
shout out to Van and the Black Podcast Association. We are part of that association. People that talk to me and they teach me how to, maneuver through this realm. It's like finances. Like we had this guy with finances.
Yes.
If we don't have someone to actually start talking to us and explaining to us.
And you got to want to receive it. I just seen this huge thing about Jay-Z is not the best rapper. So they were going through who's the best rapper. And there was this whole thing about who's the best rapper. And I said, you know what? It's not even that. Whoever this guy is, I can't think of his name right now, but he might be the best rapper. But if nobody wants to hear him, he's not the best rapper. Everybody wants to hear Jay-Z. Jay-Z has put his foot in the sand already.
Well,
and there are people I'm sure that are better than him.
He's worth over $1 billion.
But before
you can kind
that,
of say what you want to say
he
about
made
a Jay-Z.
Proof in the pudding.
He paid his way. He
Proof
paid
in the
his way. So I'm sure there are some good rappers out here, great, amazing rappers that are probably
you never heard of.
Way better than Jay-Z.
You never heard of.
But if you don't want to hear them, you want to hear Jay-Z say.
But that doesn't take anything away from Jay-Z.
It takes nothing away from Jay-Z.
Yeah, I always say, because of Jay-Z, I always say who's the best. I got my opinions. Jay-Z is a great rapper, though.
Yes,
I would never take away from Jay-Z being a great rapper.
Absolutely.
I feel like you got to just respect the good lyrics, the consistency, the marketing, the way he put himself into the business. Yes. He became the business and then switched, like brought new advertisement mediums to hip hop.
Yes, he did.
Because that button up shirt stuff he was doing on them GQ, he started. I mean, not he only, but that started the move for us, starting to get more dressed up.
That's right.
We got buttoned up.
That's right.
I mean, we could talk about Rockaway.
Yeah,
I wore Rockaway.
I had a few. I had a few shirts.
I like the robe. The robe was soft.
The robe. It was like a soft robe.
Yeah. It felt good having that robe on Section 8.
Hilarious. With a big R on it.
I got it from Burlington. It was nice.
From Burlington. Burlington. I've heard that name in a minute.
I got it from Burlington. It was nice. But a lot of people,
he started from the bottom. Then he with Queen B out there doing her thing, and I don't care what nobody say about Queen B. Beyonce,
he did an excellent job with her.
Keep doing it, and I love what you're doing with Blue.
Yeah,
I love the fact that she's not like if. Can I just say this real quick? I ain't trying to take over.
Don't take over, baby.
I'm a guest here, so
take over.
Now he a guest.
But the fact I have a young daughter, same age as Blue. One of the things that I love about the whole Blue movement, you don't see Blue out there like all sexual.
No, she's not.
Right?
She's not.
No.
She's 11 years old.
But I don't think a lot
Beyonce
of men don't realize.
and Jay-Z is allowing her to go out there in front of 50,000
and they
fans,
know that's not easy.
But she's dressed up
completely,
and she look good.
She looks good.
They gotta dress good.
She not being too grown. She not twerking.
Too grown. You can't imagine. You can't leave nothing for the imagination with her.
But a lot of these rich kids don't have that.
That's true.
They let them go. They let them be richy rich. They let them be wild. And that's where you lose them at.
Yep.
I ain't throw no name, but T.I. and Tiny getting a run for their money.
Man, don't get me started. I don't want to talk about people. I don't talk about names. But it's
they getting a run for their money because it's hard to have your kids in the limelight like that. If you doing fast money and guns and cars and all of this, and you think your baby not gonna want it,
man. I don't know what's going on.
Beyonce played it safe, putting her baby right there where she could see her.
Right where you can see her.
Isn't that what mamas do?
That's what we do.
That's what
Mama
do.
Bear.
Yeah.
This is as far as you're going to get. And that's why Kanye keeps saying he's trying to get the kids from his baby mother.
Man, don't get me. I'm going to tell you about that.
I get it, though, because I'm telling you, dads are very important to these kids. I'm going to tell you
this, man. You got to be careful who you choose as the person.
Oh, Lord, speak on it.
That's a real thing.
I just be having kids with anybody.
I know. I always tell, I'm not going to talk about anyone in particular, but I always tell people, man, you got to be mindful who you lay down with, man. And then I always say this, someone always told you, meaning someone told you not to do something. Like you think about something you did wrong once in life. There was always somebody told you not to do it. And you chose to. You got to deal with the consequences.
I agree with you, but that's easier said than done.
Sometimes you tell
because you don't know who
is jealous.
You don't know who that person is that you laying down with until after the fact.
And sometimes you turn them into who you wake up with.
But
that demon in there.
You got your
that
something
demon.
Inside you kind of lets
something
man.
Inside me. Yes, it did.
I always had a feeling like I know.
Me. I learned it at the last minute.
And you're like, damn.
The diva.
He say I say
the diva. I love you so much. I'm usually in the background just laughing at the diva.
I'm trying to tell you. And I say, now we the old the old people in the house or whatever.
I like
For
being
yourself.
old.
I like
for
to, I
yourself.
like to find out what's going on and what's new and what's popping. It might not be everything that I know, but you got to know what these kids is doing.
I mean, I have children. I'm young children, so I'm going to most definitely keep my ear to the ground, and I'm going to adapt and I'm going to learn, because I also don't want to be that person that, in case they do bring new idea, new thought, I don't want to stifle it.
Yeah, and it's
I
cool.
want-
You never know what you can say as a parent that will stick with a child for the
Forever.
rest of their life. For the rest of their life. And I tell my nephew all the time and my little cousins, the father that you needed coming up, be that.
There
Be
you
that
go.
for yours.
That's true.
All
I
the
agree
stuff
with
that you missed is when they didn't show up to school, when they didn't show up to birthdays, all of those things, be all of those things for yours.
I agree with you.
And now he locked up for child support. I told you to pay that money, David. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah, we could talk about child support reform on the.
Yeah, and on a different show because
Yeah.
they wear us out with that too. And it's mothers too that don't pay. I know more single fathers now than I know of single mothers.
Things are changing.
Yes, indeed.
This world is different.
Yes,
man.
indeed. And I'm proud of
Post-COVID.
the people that's picking up they girls and saying, like, you know, because most of them just let them go in the system. Don't fight nothing. Because they don't want to go to court anyway.
Man, poverty a motherfucker.
It
man.
is.
I'm telling
It
you.
is.
That's why I don't judge. I learned a long time
Yeah.
ago. It's been a while now, because I grew up in a poor black community. You know what I'm saying? So
I was down the street.
Yeah, you would. That's where we met. That's where we met. That's where we met. And it is a thought process. It's a layer of negative there. It can be there, and it can be in your head. So I say I was in that negativity mind state at one time, and then one day I just woke up, man. I just woke up and I was like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
And I haven't been back.
Like you say, you got to be hungry.
You know, I could live in the neighborhoods. I could still be in the same around my people, but I've
I
now
wanna go
learned.
home.
I've learned to be in my own world, though.
And I do. That's why I can adapt to any situation I walk into, because I've been in all of them.
Exactly. Especially growing up where we grew up too.
Oh yeah.
I also got to shout out where we grew up, because I talk bad about
Arlington is
VA
so,
all
and
the time.
I love it because it's just so. I don't remember any racism coming up.
Oh, I do.
I've had every race of friend, gang members, and all kind of stuff, and it was just all love coming up.
Well, when I got the racism, it was from the elderly. The
Right. Once I got older, and I realized, oh, she was mean to me,
The older people.
and I didn't even pay attention to it. Yeah, the older.
But wasn't people like our age though? I
No,
know
no.
that was cool.
Yeah, we was
even
cool.
to this day.
Even to this day, yeah.
But it's the older
But
ones.
it's the older ones.
They
that-
hold that.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
But they're dying out, and that's why. No, they are. They're dying. Fuck them. They're dying out, and that's why it's looking. That's why the world's getting light. You know, the world's getting light. You can only have so many surgeries to keep your ass alive.
Hey. You
Eventually, you
understand?
got to stop. That's why I shout out them people that when they know they're dying, they go, you know, this is it.
Yeah.
But those people that keep trying to hold on and they got that energy on them,
Yeah.
don't they be alive just looking like
They be looking
zombies?
dead. I just said that when I turned the corner, turned into my house, I said, why is this man going so slow? And I looked in it. I said, oh, he dead already.
But won't go.
Yes, sir. You could have just drove into the sunset.
You know what I'm saying?
You got 10 minutes left and you going to waste them
Stop
making
wasting that
a
energy.
left.
You wasting your energy.
Let me tell you
Yeah.
something. Shout out to all the elderly people. I love you guys, especially the ones in Miami. Y'all
The
crack
good
me up.
ones.
The good ones I'm cool with. But I'm talking about them racist
The old ones that
holding
won't let it
that.
go. And they say even if you got dementia, you remember you racist.
How you got dementia remember racism? Nigga.
I don't know if you're a girl or a boy, but you're black. You know that, right? I mean, and I've had friends that I know they're older, you know, grandfather stuff. They're racist. I still go around them. It don't bother me none.
I got a boy that went to a Klan rally.
I let them say little, you know, wild stuff. Honestly, because
I got a boy went to a Klan rally. He not a sellout, nothing. He just wanted to see what it was
see
like.
what's going on.
And he said the Klan guys were so excited he was
there
because they wanted to get him to understand
Yeah.
what they doing. And
No.
he was like, "This shit
I'm
racist,
good. Yeah,
dog."
no, I'm good.
But he did go check it out. I said more power to you.
Hey, I
would
mean,
never
but
do
I've been, you know, I understand that was a time, like I tell OG, that was a time I didn't grow up in.
Yeah.
So I get it. Just like I pray over my food, some people still don't do it. I just do it as a habit. So they do it as a habit. I get it. Doesn't make it right, but it's not going to affect me. And some people let that word affect them to the point where they lose it all.
You can't do that. I love how Chappelle, like we said earlier, he's unapologetic, but I love in the show when he said, when keeping it real goes wrong.
Goes wrong.
You know, I've had people say it, man, and if I would have just lost it, I would have lost
Where would you be?
Everything.
And that's what they want.
And they want you to
lose
everything.
That's what I was taught. Don't give them what they want.
Walk away.
Don't give them what they want.
Sometimes run.
I sat there and literally just smiled like, you can't be this ignorant. And then I say, you know what, baby, you can.
Yeah, walk away.
But it is not me. I'm not going to let myself go. You looking crazy, though. I'm going to tell you that. I let this lady.
Or you can give him the chair.
Yeah, the chair. Can we talk about this chair?
Okay, let's talk about it.
Alabama.
Throw that up in there.
Alabama on the map, baby.
What happened in Alabama?
Come on now, that's the home of what's it called? What the man march for? What the man march for?
Talking about Salem.
Yeah. Martin Luther King. That's right.
PBE comes out of there. Guess who PBE came from? Breadwinner Kane comes from Alabama as well. Lately Alabama's energy.
I don't know what's been going on.
Has been coming towards all gas, no brakes.
I love it.
Because Alabama right now, shout out to Alabama, yo. We popping to Alabama.
They tried
to
jump that security guard.
They disrespected my brother,
and they came from all which way. We even found out that brothers can swim.
They was taking pictures in the whole KKK mask at the store.
At the store. I can't think of the name of the store either.
Right now. I look on my phone.
We're gonna post it. We're gonna drop them.
Versus or something like that.
Yeah.
I could be saying it wrong.
And they got a gas station,
but
right?
They started taking they got a gas station.
Yeah, we ain't getting no gas.
They started taking pictures after that in the KKK road.
Come on now.
Posting it.
But I mean that city has that history.
They do. But that's the South.
That city has that history. But you know, as we can see, what is that history anymore?
But there's a lot more. It's a lot more history in Alabama than just that.
Of course, but what I'm saying is, they're dying. Yeah. They're dying. They're losing their power. Their kids is mixed.
I was getting ready to say all your grandbabies.
I've seen more white people with black kids than I see black people with black kids.
Yeah, because we drop ours off. We dropping ours off.
Tell me I'm not lying.
But
Tell me I'm lying. I see more white people with black babies.
They be looking at me waving with their little curly hair baby.
I took my son to a gym class.
We are in there.
Let me tell you something. I took my son to a gym class.
Once we mix, that's it.
We all the way
my kid
there.
I'm like, okay, he's probably gonna be the only white. My kid is darkest.
He's the darkest one.
He's not that dark. And let me tell you, white people with babies darker than my son.
Yeah, and they be walking around with them. They smiling at you. Girl, just because you getting cheated on, don't make us friends. Go on, get in the line.
So. You know, that's why it is dying. That's why whatever they're doing over there,
and they fighting it to the death.
Man, they just hold on to a piece of thread. To a thread. Man.
Here's the crazy thing: if they just realize that we are all in the same,
they can't. That's
boat,
too much. That's too much.
You got the rich
and Poe,
and then you got the Poe.
That's it.
Poe.
The projects in the trailer park ain't too far behind.
And they've been taught that. The reason why they po
is
because we po.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
And why we poor? Because
we po because the rich is keeping us poor. Which the
only
rich is
5 niggas on earth is rich. For real. I mean, if you talk about it for real,
and they won't even claim us.
It's only 5 families.
Thank you.
But we don't talk about that.
And the moment they realize that, we come together.
But you know why they're not going to realize that? Because
they've been taught to hate us just like we've been taught.
Very intelligent move.
That we are under the shoe.
I'm not bigging it up like I'm excited by it, but I'm saying it was genius how they played that game. It's like watching Django where he's in the house, Candy, but he got them white boys outside whipping on slaves thinking they're just as good as him.
Yeah.
But they outside too.
They're outside too. But that's what I used to say about the drug dealers. Who y'all got the same hours?
Same hours. That's true.
Who's worse? You outside, they outside. You looking for them, they looking for you.
Yep.
it's a never ending story, and you don't win.
And it's not going to stop. So what are we going to do? I mean, I say, keep the family strong.
Hả? Wala maboy.